Okay, family, Black Media, Ron Washington again. Got some questions. Have we lost our fight? What have we learned since we've integrated into a smokescreen of racial equality? What have we gained since we lost our black economy called segregation? And where have we moved in the arena of owning and operating? And my real big question is this. Why have we forsaken to do what our ancestors had to do in order for them to live, and that was build? And where is our plan in Jacksonville, Florida to start one major black development to produce jobs for our kids? A few months ago, I took off from work to take care of some business, and while I was passing McDonald's, I seen our young people line up outside the door about 30 deep, not knowing that it was National Hiring Day for McDonald's. But not only that, but 2 or 3 months later on down the line, Congresswoman Corrine Brown held a job fair here in Jacksonville, and they said about 1,400 people showed up, and 98.5% of the people were black. This is my point. Blacks are showing up everywhere in record numbers to fill out applications to work in all white businesses and corporations as beggars. But if we plan to build one black-owned distribution center in a black-owned populated area, this will force us to reconsider begging whites for jobs. And the reason I say this is because it'll give you a sense of worth, a sense of pride, because it came from your people who did this. And what I'm trying to say is this, people of color, is that it only takes someone to strike a match to start a fire, and the fire begins. One can plan, one can organize, and the other can put it down on blueprint. We can do it. And we can shut the door to the spirit of the beggar. I've been talking about the economy, our black economy, for quite some time on YouTube and some of my short synopsis. And I'm going to continue to talk about it because I want to bring awareness here in Jacksonville, and that's what I've been doing lately for the last 6 months. And we're hoping that this movement spread like a wildfire. Now, we have had numerous of great black leaders in the past to try to help us out with this thing. Even over 100 years ago, Marcus Garvey said, be black, buy black, do everything black. He told us that. Be careful about the leaders that you're under, because he said that a leader who will not tell you the truth about your condition is a leader who will enslave you himself. Then come along down the line of even Minister Farrakhan been telling us for over 50 years to separate. And if we don't want to separate, start buying some land and start doing things together as a group. And not only that, 25 years ago, Dr. Claude Anderson, who I believe has the greatest plan, he began to teach us and tell us about group pluralism and how we must gain wealth and begin to support our black businesses and build them up first. And he has a national plan for black people. And every black person, I believe, need to go buy Dr. Anderson's book on Powernomics, and so we could see where we're at, because I truly believe that it starts here. We got to free our minds first, and then once we free our minds, then our actions will follow. They tell me they did an experiment on a dog several years ago. And they chained this dog up, and they placed a bowl of food in front of this dog just a few feet so he couldn't get it. And for several hours, this dog tried to get this food, and he tried several times and made several times for hours. And he know that he couldn't reach the food, so he finally gave up. And while the dog went to sleep, they took the chain off the dog, and the dog didn't even know that he can go and get the food, but he refused to go out and try to get it because he had tried so many times. And that's why I asked you, people of color, at the beginning of this video, have we lost our fight? Have we lost, or have we given up? And it's almost just like the chains was taken off of us from the peculiar institution of slavery, but now it's almost like we've given up. We don't know what to do. We don't know what direction to go in. And I believe that we can change that. I really do. I know we're smart enough to do it, and I know that we're powerful enough to do it. And we are educated enough to do it. We just got to do it. We got to get rid of our division. We got to understand that if we don't want to follow Minister Farrakhan, because most of us will say, oh, well, he's a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim. I'm a Christian, and I believe in Christianity. Yeah, but if your tooth was hurting and you went to the dentist, you don't care if what that man religion is. The only thing you want him to do is be a good dentist to you, to help you out with that pain in your mouth. So let's look at each other, black folks, a little differently now, and also in a different perspective, because we need to learn how to love ourselves first and love each other first. And then we can go from there once we get rid of our division. I'm Ron Washington, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out. Thanks.